For the longest time, my heart and mind wanted to change my exercise habits, but I was never positioned to do so.
I was stuck in a rut with my physical state. I couldn't make a habit of going to the gym, and I was eating very unhealthily. It seemed like too much effort to actually make a change. My potbelly was growing and growing, and my girlfriend hated it.
I think a lot of the reason that I just couldn't fulfill or continue with my exercise regimen was that I would get frustrated because I couldn't see the results. So I would get discouraged from these slow results, mainly from all the decisions I had to make.
Yeah, I go to the gym.
So I perceived exercising as this big problem that needed to change in my life. And so it was this huge thing bearing down on me. I finally read this book called Switch for this business class. And the book Switch helped me understand that exercising wasn't this big change that needed to take place in my life.
When I learned about the elephant, the rider, and the path, everything changed. Suddenly it all seemed possible.
I made really small changes to my diet. For example, one week I started with cutting out all bread from my diet. The next week I started with cutting out most dairy from my diet, so getting rid of yogurts and cheeses and things like that.
In order to direct the rider, I needed an action plan. I would steadily increase my intervals. At the beginning I could barely bench 65 pounds, and by the end of the regimen, I could lift 5 reps of 95 pounds and max out at 140 pounds.
I just took an exercise plan and went with it. It was designed for the shortest amount of time in the gym, which was perfect for my schedule, but it was also designed for using normal gym equipment, so I didn't have to go to any fancy gym, so it was perfect for my budget.
I knew that the reason why I was doing this was to get healthier, and the eating coincided. To motivate the elephant, I envisioned myself with a six-pack. I had a vision of my girlfriend being much more attracted to me. I wanted to be the person who sprung forward to grab the door, and now I am.
The ultimate goal of this whole thing was to just become a healthier person, and I found that with these small changes here and there, and consistently sticking to these small changes here and there, you can achieve these drastic results, which for me has been becoming a healthier person.
To motivate myself, I simply shrunk the change. I knew that I wasn't going to be the Incredible Hulk overnight. But over time, I would notice feelings of having more energy, and I wanted to keep that going. I was able to feel the change. I would reward myself for merely the effort of going to the gym and not how much I actually achieved that day. I think that people who get down on themselves don't have small enough milestones. The more I stayed active and ate healthier, the easier it was to do so. Creating good habits is the key, and I'm much happier now for it.
Yeah, Chuck and Dylan asked me to go a testimonial about, the progress we've made in the gym lately. They've made a lot of progress, but, mine are just trying to get up to my level, where I'm at. And I'm like, guys, why all this progress? I mean, it's all about maintaining perfection. Why improve upon? Well, you got going. Look at this. This is like godlike figure before you. So, I'm just like, it's all about the glamour muscles, Pecs, forearms, biceps, that's what chicks love, baby. That's what I'm all about.
Having an accountability buddy like Dylan has helped me to rally the herd. We have entire days dedicated to this, and there is a lot of pressure not to bail. We motivate each other. Talking to people in the gym and being around people who are trying to better themselves physically was a huge help.
I